Okay, guys. Qualifying, very important, especially here at Spain. Hard to pass here, so here come to the final turn, trying to carry as much speed as we can, and we are going to get the green flag on my hot lap, and we're going to see how we qualify. Approaching 200 and passing 200 miles an hour as we dive in the right-hander. That is turn one. How do we take it? Ooh, barely any sideways there. We're on the gas. Up the hill. This is looking strong so far. Not terrible. If we can get our top 10 starting spot, that'd be ideal. A little bit wide there, all good. Tires were kind of dirty, no problem. But big left turn. This is very important. Getting off this corner, very important. I use third gear to not spin the tires. However, on brand new softs, they may not have been an issue. Going back up the hill. Oh, a little sideways through there. Definitely going to lose time. Let's see if I can make up any time here in the final exit. Down the backstretch. Not bad. So, I'm hoping that this is a decent lap. I haven't made any glaring errors. That was a good corner. Now, here we go. You really got to run the very bottom here, else you're giving up a lot of time. And I hit it. Trying to take this as wide arcing in as we can. On the gas, on the gas. Let's see how we get through this corner. Yeah, a little slow down the inside curb, and we get a P12. Not gonna lie, kind of disappointing. After that world-class qualifying run, I need to make some special adjustments to the car prior to the race. Fuel adjustments, tire pressures, you know. These are just things that usually all us racers do. I should have gone up on the front wing, but I didn't know that till the end of the race. Anyway. So, should have changed that as well. Also, on the formation lap, I need to show these guys that I mean business. So I take off. Zudi qualifying P5. 10 spots better than me. TCR T-Bone, the league commissioner, Sweet Tej, who I try not to hit because I've spun him way too many times. Chenzo. Chenzo's going to play a big role in this race. Pay attention to him. You know, a little formation lap, get the tires clean. Toxic Zero. Also pay attention to him. He plays a very large role in the race. In fact, the highlight of the Millennium may be involving Toxic Zero. The Millennium. You see Toxic there just playing games. Like a true child that he is. No problem. Gotta get these softs warm. The initial start phase of this race, very difficult, very treacherous, very dangerous. Going down in turn 1 at 200 miles an hour in a group of 20 cars, someone's bound to make a mistake. And that's just what it is normally in turn 1. Just a mistake. So let's move on ahead to the start of the race. All right. Go. Hope you weren't sleeping. 2 red lights we started on. Rasta Cheech, my teammate, we're opposite colors. Give him a nice little bump draft at the start. Help him get along. I had no place to go anyway. Very treacherous. I start braking, letting off the gas early. I want to shoot this gap to the outside on cold tires. I don't know that's the best move. And that's my teammate, so just... We've lost 1 spot on the start, so it wasn't ideal. Not the best of starts, but we're still there. We've got a ISSASCO right behind us. We do make a spot inside of Rasta Cheech, and I spin him off contact from the ISSASCO. I was very upset. However, early in the race, don't DNF yourself because of an idiot. JJ Knott's little contact. I'm kind of still after a ISSASCO, but he goes wide. And I give him a little look out, man. So, take a little bit of a defensive line, and I believe the horror show of Turn 1 Lap 1 in the Formula 1 racing games is over. We've broken through in 13th place. Now, We must keep going. Let's see what is in store ahead for us during this Grand Prix. Hemi behind us, and everyone knows I give Hemi hell every time.
Yeah,
Hemi can't catch me in the straightaway.
He does, bitch.
And he doesn't dive it in there because he knows I ain't gonna be about that. So,
shut up, bitch.
soft tires here, up the hill, JJ Knots. Let's move on ahead.
I was trying to beat your ass, Hemi. That's why.
Hemi can't get by me because he's not that good.
Jeez, dude.
As you can see, we've gotten by JJ Knots.
Oh,
Sweet Tea
that's gonna
eats
be
it.
a safety car.
Safety car out, lap 3. I was passing cars, but it is some tough sledding in the back of the field in Spain. So, I need to flip strategies. So I'm going to take this opportunity on lap 3 to pit for the hard tires. I feel like this is going to give me the greatest amount of ability to stay on the track and gain spots, and the tire will be there. And I do believe I had some pace. So let's watch this world-class pit crew, see what they can do. And turn in perfect. God, these esports athletes are amazing. And I mean, I don't think that was 2.2 because the guys were moving around still, and that was probably 3 seconds. All good. Let's go back to green flag and see what we get. A part of sim racing is knowing who you're racing against. So we've got Chenzo up here, who I said to watch. We're chasing Skeeter Bike. Now, he's a hard pass. I don't know if he does it on purpose or what, but he will turn in on you. Like, thank God I didn't send the car up the inside right there. I was going to get turned. So, he can't stay on the bottom on those old mediums, it looks like. So now we're 3 wide. So this is good. I run the bottom. I do a good job. And Hemi finally has position on me, so I'm going to let him by. So, and then there's an incident back there. It gives me some breathing room behind. I love it. See, Dashley a little out of control here. You know, he was up in 12th place. That's kind of far towards the front for him. So, I'm going to get the draft, and I got to burn ERS to get by these guys early. So, I pack it down in there. Dashley goes a little wide, and I'm trying to not spin the tires, and got him on the high side, and I clear him. And I've lost nearly 1 second battling Mosquito Bike and Dashley. But that's okay. Chenzo, my hard mate, is in 11th. I'm in 13th. See, this is not as far as I've gotten in the race, but let's move on forward. So finally, I get back with the pack and blow JJ Knott's doors off. Now we're heading up the hill to chase the rest of the gang. The hards are starting to come in, and these guys are dropping back to me fast. You can see we've managed to catch the bar fight. Hemi and Chenzo's. Oh! Hemi out of the race.
Okay,
well,
clear.
not out of the race, but he's hurting. I declined to take the wheel on Chenzo, my hard mate, because I got to stay on our strategy. So we're back in the field. We got DRS, and we're trying to make the best out of these hards. In the thick of the battle, Ali and Zudi. We're going to get DRS, but watch this. I sling to the outside, they split, and I take the middle. And I have something to say about it.
That was like my best pass ever.
Battle's not over, though. We are racing to catch Chenzo and leader Lee.
Yeah.
Looking at DRS, we got full ERS power. Leader Lee up there trying to help himself, his situation, by getting the slipstream from Chenzo, who had DRS. Let's see what Leader Lee on those mediums. Let's see what he's got. Right now. Looks like he's a bit wide there. If he gets to the left sides on the green, he's going to be in trouble. But he doesn't. Leader Lee. Up. Lost a lot of time. And I feel like there he just let me go. Probably a smart decision. Don't lose any more time than you're already losing. And we've pulled away by 3 or 4 tenths from him just in a corner. Now, real important to get the DRS up this hill. I don't think I'm going to get it. What you are about to witness is Mushroom Cup history. January 9th, 2023. As you should already know. That is Toxic cleaning me out. Now, look here. Look at the width of the front straight. Why does Toxic insist on passing me an inch away? Of course he cleans me out and I got sent to the hospital.
Oh, Toxic, the role's reversed, buddy. Oh, here I come with DRS down the front stretch, bitch. Yeah, dude. I'm coming back on these hearts, dude. Dude, this is the best decision I've ever done.
After some friendly jeering, you see Toxic going way wide. He's falling hard on those softs. And T-Bone, his mediums aren't bad, but they're certainly not as good as my hards are. So, I'm trying to race Toxic. It's difficult. He's a good driver. He's quick. So you can't just blow his doors off. So, tires are 17% left front, I saw. Just trying to be as close as I can to Toxic and see what we can get. He's unfortunately going to have DRS from T-Bone, so... But that hurts. He goes defensive. It's not worth trying to... I try to pack him on the outside, see I can't get anything done. See the tires got a little dirty there. We're racing him. We're racing him. So, here we go down the front stretch, and I'm going to let, you know, I'm going to let what happens, happens. Have a listen, have a watch.
Deja vu!
You get my T-Bone. Under DRS. This is a scintillating battle for 6th place. Keep in mind, I've passed the whole field at this point. I'm on an elevator, bar fight. But these hards are doing a job. See, Chenzo has made it to 5th place, my hard mate. Toxic going way wide. I don't know how he keeps it, like, straight, but it makes time doing it. Up! Sideways. I kind of was, too. So, here we go up the hill. This is a great battle with me, Toxic, and T-Bone. This is one of the best I've ever had in the game. Checo leaves the session. I guess that's.
I don't want to say too hard.
All right,
because
you pack it in there.
Toxic.
Show some metal.
I'm in between strategies right now.
And it's hard because the thing ain't turning behind him. I guess Checo's back. False alarm. Anyway, trying to win this thing wide open. It's hard behind him in the dirty air. He got sideways, but I'm gonna get DRS on him. Have a listen.
Oh, Toxic! How am I going to play it?
A little bit of contact. And I blow the corner. Too bad.
Okay, good work. Great.
Allowing him to get back by me, which kills me. Hamilton and Rosberg, V2. But here we go. Side by side with Toxic. We're racing it. But, like... Even if he's gonna get the DRS. Oh! Oh! So sideways. I couldn't get the corner. If I was smart, I would let Toxic go here. And get DRS, but it doesn't matter because the DRS that matters is the long straight. So, Toxic should get by me here. And... Toxic, little hardy bargy, little payback. Alright. 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 So we're going to plan C. Plan C. A move rarely seen in Formula 1. Take a look.
If you guess bump draft, you are a very smart human being.
And then the bump and run! Oh, I watch a lot of NASCAR, buddy. Woo!
Yeah, buddy! Oh, yeah!
Keep in mind, T-Bone is not bad at this point. His mediums aren't as good as mine, but he's still driving well. He's doing a good job.
Dude, this race is lit, dude. Yeah. So, guys, I would like to report that QTK Chenzo and I started 15th and 16th, and now our first and second. Oh yeah, at this moment, yeah.
At this point, we need a safety car, and Rosicic, my teammate, just gave it to me. First and second.
Okay, I've got a brand new race strategy.
Lap 18, so what are we going to do? We're going to come in, take the mediums. You see me switching now.
Okay,
Believe me, if I had the hards to take, I'd have taken hards. But we're going to make this pit stop, and we're going to fight the good fight the rest of the Grand Prix. Okay, at this stage of the race, we're taking the green flag again.
Clear.
Lap 21, trying to get by Hazy Ozzy, who I've had a couple of good battles with him in the past week,
The car
2-3
behind
weeks.
is dropping back by
So,
about 3/10 of
I
lap.
back
Well
out of
done.
that move only because I know we were going to lose more time to Toxic than I was going to gain in the battle, even if I had passed him, which probably was not going to happen. So, I'm putting the pressure on him, but I'm doing it in a manner that is not helping Toxic catch us. It's late in the race, and so guys race differently now, and it's sim racing, so there's no money, no safety at stake, so guys race how they want to race. So keep that in mind when you say he didn't leave me space. It's a game. That's why he left you no space. Anyway, so let's look at Zavgab back there. So he's on soft, so he should be coming. So let's take a look and see if he comes or not. We move on ahead to lap 23, and as you can see, Zavgab has blown Toxic Zero's doors off, along with myself, blown his doors. And I'm still keeping the heat on Hazy Ozzy. Hazy Ozzy seems to be hindered on the short run. Somehow I feel like I'm going on the long run because I'm kind of questioning my car at this point, but Zav is right there. So, see, I look back watching him. He's probably, I go defensive. It might not even matter. Look at these two eSports athletes side by side for a second consecutive quarter. He got a little sideways. We're still side by side. I let him go. That's a smart thing to do. I know we're both be at DRS, and Hazy Ozzy is not. If you are a sim racer and would have raced Zavgav hell and high water, you would have not got past Hazy right there. Let's be smarter, guys, when we race these sim games. Alright, so we gave one away to gain one, so fifth place. Now I need to try and stay with Zav and get that DRS, but those softs looking pretty sporty, huh? So in this portion of the race here, same story, you know, just trying to stay in the DRS to Zavgav and keep a gap to Hazy Ozzy. I saw if he can be between 6 and 8/10 down the straightaway, even with DRS, he really can't get within any kind of range to even scare me on entry.
Hazy, go away, bro. Like, honestly, dog.
That is what I exclaimed to Hazy. So he's just staying out of the DRS range, so I'm doing what I need to do. The lead has been as high as 1.7, but
Okay, here's the gap that we're trading the car ahead
at this
by.
point in the race, my tire's starting to go away. I was sideways there, and I think Hazy stayed. The rear end of his car stayed more, so I was in trouble here in DRS. But again, as we know, if I stayed 6 to 8/10 ahead, he could not make really any inroads on me. So let's see what we get down the front stretch. I'm going to break the draft and do everything I can. Look at the trash on my tires. I don't think he got DRS because, actually, yeah, well, yeah, he definitely had to. It's quarter second by the end of the straightaway. But, yeah, headed up the hill. We know we're going to have a battle with Hazy till the end of the race. Something I found out that's extremely interesting. Every time through this left-hander up the hill, I would always turn around in the same position every lap. Right there. It's totally involuntary. I think that's just a key marker that my brain knows that is a treacherous area of the racetrack, and I'm turning around subconsciously to see if the car behind me, if they made it, or if they crashed over there. So here in this portion of the event, you'll see that Hazy Ozzy is quite close to me in DRS. Now, I am a defensive master, but I don't think there's anything I can do here. And I'm not going to try to side draft him to slow him down because Worst place, I got a top 5, so I'll take the top 5 over trying to crash for 4th place. Again, sim racers take notes. Little loose behind him. That hurt me really bad. He ended on the long run, his car just stayed. So, racing is dangerous and unpredictable. So I need to keep the heat on Hazy. He might make a mistake. Who knows? So I'm keeping the heat on him. I know I'm gonna get DRS here, so I need to stay in the DRS. Try and don't spin the tires there. It was okay, and I'm gonna try to hold it to the floor. Clearly didn't happen, but we got DRS now. I'm gonna get as close to Hazy as I can here. Give him some pressure. Never touched him, and Hazy goes wide and gets a penalty. 4th place to me. I kept the pressure on him. He cracked, and because of that, he just lets me go, I guess, for S's and G's. Toxic retired because he's no good, and I'm going to come around to finish in
Oh, yeah, buddy. Force
place.
the air, Toxic Alkuzovic.
What a great result. Black Cherry looks like he's going to 6. I did see... Oh, Timo would have gotten 7th. He dropped. Greg Jennings getting 2nd. I'm up there with the big wigs in this league. We have QTK Chenzo, Greg Jennings, Zav Gab for your podium. Your first person on the podium. The fan favorite, Kevwood, Hazy Ozzy, that got the penalty in the final 10 seconds of the race. 6th place. 5th place, Black Cherry would have been 6th. T-Bone 7th. The commissioner is Sudi, Mr. Brazil himself, Kevin E90 with his old BMWs. 83 got 10th. JJ was decent, I think. Hemi is not very good anymore. Ali almost beat him. ISSASCO and Skeeter Bike and Dashly Daddy with a penalty. Why is he the only car like that? Crazy.